Всем привет, дамы и господа, меня зовут Артем, вы на моем канале, и мы продолжаем прохождение игры Hogwarts Legacy. После того, как мы закончили слот Гоком в прошлой серии, шахту изучать, поступили несколько сообщений. Поступило сообщение от Алиби Уикса о том, что он сделал последнее обновление для метлы. Нам нужно его забрать. И также у нас сюжетное задание появилось... какое? Сейчас прочитаем, я просто сам не видел. Говорит директриса. Поговорить с портретом профессора Нифтл, который находится в зале картографии. Вот. Больше-то особо ничего и не было. Вы ничего не пропустили. Я ничего не упустил тоже. Здравствуйте. Ускорение и скорость вашей метлы. Окей. Этого будет достаточно? О, легендарки как раз продать, которые я не ношу уже. Вот это. Вот это. Все продадим. Это не будем. Плащ я уже тоже не ношу. Тихо, тихо, тихо. Традиционный клетчатый плащ. Секундочку. Традиционный клетчатый плащ. Да он хорош. Давайте еще раз перетрем. Я хочу вот этот продать. Все правильно. И улучшение для метлы купить. Окей, спасибо. Посмотрим.
This may sound presumptuous, but...
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details.
You know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Reyes is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place.
Было что-то такое.
If you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
Меня это не пугает.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon.
Вопрос, куда только лучше. И так уже метла хорошо летает. Даже небо не предел.
Perhaps I could test out my new upgrade on the way.
Новое улучшение по пути. Но здесь Хоксмит, я не могу летать здесь. Я разбить смогу?
Incendio.
Угу. Ну, хорошо летим. С Эмельдой Реймс поговорить. Не хочется. Не хочется. С Эмельдой Реймс. Не, давайте по сюжету пойдем. Говорит директриса. Карта. Хогвартс. Зал картографии. Все правильно. Поговорите с портретом профессора Фицджеральд, который находится в зале картографии. Профессор, посылайте меня на следующее испытание. Я готов. Я знаю, что это будет испытание.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival, and I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Окей. Задание завершено, говорит
How will I
директриса.
gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Профессор Фиг. Может быть и знает, может быть и нет. Поговорить с профессором Фигом в его кабинете. Мне надо долго бежать. Нужно быстрее. Класс заклинаний подходит. Класс заклинаний. А как мне профессор Фиг подскажет? Замок открывать научит лучше? Или что? И как мне попасть туда? Ага, понял. Достаточно легко. Профессор Фиг. Здравствуйте.
Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
Ему
And,
даже,
sir,
возможно, известно
there's
больше,
something
чем нам.
else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now.
Здесь, в
Where is the
Хогвартсе.
next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry. on
Заранее
his
уже
behalf.
приготовили зелье,
Now,
отлично.
time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Профессор Блэк
do
к
you
вашим
feel?
услугам.
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he
Okay.
can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Короче, времени на весь день.
I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's
А
house
знаете,
elf.
что я еще видел? Вот что я еще видел. А как ее забрать? Никак, короче, получается. Поговорить с мадам Какавой в Скроупе. Так. Студенты. Не подходят нам. Здравствуйте.
Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp, places to be.
Of course, sir. Only you'd asked me about a particular potion, and
Какого?
well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Мне 6, что
I
лучше.
assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now,
Смешно.
to determine which student.
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
What could the headmaster want?
Смешно, конечно. Так. С Кагавой Скроуп надо поговорить.
I
Профессор Шарп.
haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all.
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
Professor, a word?
Да.
Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes, sir.
Видишь, нам не разрешат
Good morning
сделать.
to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Вперед.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
Скроупа.
What did we do to deserve him as a head?
Блин,
Greetings. I mean, out of my way, children.
ну вот она, если напишет заявление на Шарпа, то, возможно же, и правда применят этот... Квиддич-то разрешат. С дороги. Всем с дороги. Где мой
If
домашний
you
эльф?
must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you.
Professor, a word.
Нет. Нет.
Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Он занимается секретными заданиями Министерства магии.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. To confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I am happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
Так.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that man.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Black is happy with Scrope's performance as his house elf.
Скроуп, мне не
No
придется
doubt in
говорить
Scrope's mind.
тост какой-нибудь.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
Я передумал.
And now I'm telling you that you can tell me.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
В нем говорится про власть моей семьи.
Of course I remember. It's the Black family reigns.
Is Master giving Scrope a test?
Чистоту крови.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Окей.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
But Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Отлично.
Ahem. Attention. The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Ой. Я хотел сказать тост. Так, Себастьян.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Сказать гаргулий пароль. Окей. Я думаю, сейчас мы разберемся. Найдем эту гаргулью. Изи писи лемон сквизи. Эффект оборотного зелья.
Revelio.
Так.
Incendio.
Опыт. Страница руководства в Хогвартсе. Добраться до кабинета директора.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Большой зал. А далеко топать-то? 104 метра. А могу я телепортнуться просто? Он на самом верху находится. Ревелию иногда может помочь что-то там. Опа. Еще выше. Охренеть. Ага. По-моему, раньше было здесь закрыто. Еще и лабиринты какие-то. Неужели он так каждое утро ходит спать? Это каждую ночь.
Revelio.
Угу. Но это тут внутри. Здесь я не смогу ничего открыть. Эхе.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password.
Гаргулю кабинета директора. Красивая. Не-не-не-не-не. Вот так.
Lumos.
У меня есть ключ? Нет, ключа у меня нету. Нет, здесь нету, по-любому, бабочки этой. Пофиг, погнали, короче. Прошептать пароль. Прошептать.
Toujours pure.
Опа, еще выше. Toujours pur.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
Revelio.
Toujours pur. Портрет спящих. Распределительная шляпа. А где портрет этой дамы? Директрисы прошлой. Ну, не прошлой, ей, наверное, там лет 200.
It's good
Вот
to
она.
see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I
Окей.
suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
Кофе это хорошо, но я хотел бы записочку посмотреть. Средства для укрепления волос, воск для усов, помада для... Счет в министерство не забыть отправить. Это он на себя тратит?
That must be the pedestal.
Так. Начало испытания?
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You
Нарисованный
shall be
мир.
witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
И как мне быть? Что за ужас? Тень смерти. Неплохо. Тень смерти.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
Ужасный мир какой-то.
Best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere.
Вообще
I need to time this
ужасный
just
мир.
right.
Извините. Понял. Давай еще раз попробуем. Ну кто знал-то, что так произойдет?
They're gone for now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be?
Окей. А что ж делать-то? Один слева, один справа, один просто по центру стоит.
I need to time this just right.
Точно рассчитать время. Мне кажется, сейчас. Окей.
I see a staircase straight ahead.
Секундочку. Но я не могу мышкой бить. Знаете, что хочу сказать? Выглядит необычно, конечно, тут все нарисовано такое прикольненько.
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Может быть, я быстрее уже поднимусь? Нам туда точно не надо.
This is my chance. Come and leave.
Прячется мужичок. Смерти боится.
Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
Но я не могу перейти, он еле идет. Вот сейчас только более-менее нормально пошел. До этого вот так вот. Вот это он сам
That's where I
идет.
need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
А как я придумаю? Угу. Окей. Надеюсь, это не привлекло их внимания.
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you.
Должен быть
I need to
другой
turn
путь.
back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like the only safe way. Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
Не понимаю, при чем тут нарисованный мир? Не могу понять. Странно.
Now's my chance.
Понятно, что шанс, сережка колдунов, но только...
That's the way forward.
Так, это то, что мне нужно? Таинственная мантия.
Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
Похоже на то. Но я не могу идти. А, могу, ворота открылись. В другую сторону-то надо идти. Так мне не нравится, что он так медленно идет. Ага. Еще раз все нужно по кругу пройти. Только в
They
этот
can't
раз...
see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
Ниф? Опять мир испарился.
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Таинственная волшебная палочка. Бузинная какая-то. В этот раз...
Felt such power.
В этот раз мне типа спрятаться не удастся.
Descendo. Depulso. Bombarda.
Бомбардо.
Defendo.
Угу. Так, то есть нужно драться.
Depulso. Depulso. Descendo. Bombarda. Descendo. Depulso. Descendo. Bombarda. Defendo. Bombarda.
Отлично. Честно, уже что-то глаза побаливают от такой рисовки.
Depulso. Bombarda. Descendo. Depulso. Bombarda. Potato. Stupid. Stupefy. Bombarda. Depulso. Descendo. Stupefy. Bombarda. Bombarda. Depulso. Bombarda. Bombarda.
Готово. Угу.
Revelio.
Даже Ревелио могу использовать. Только толку от этого Ревелио. Опа, вот эта арена будет побольше. Понятно, почему она побольше.
Bombarda. Descendo. Depulso. Depulso. Bombardago. Stupefy. Descendo. Defendo. Bombarda. Bombarda. Descendo. Bombardago. Stupefy.
Ой-ой.
Bombarda. Depulso. Descendo. Bombarda.
Еще разок тролля огромным ударом.
Potato. Stupefy. Bombarda. Descendo. Stupefy. Bombarda.
Ага.
Bombarda.
Как вам такое?
Bombarda. Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy. Bombarda. Descendo.
Ну-ка.
Bombarda.
Отлично.
Depulso. Descendo. Bombarda. Bombarda. Defender. Depulso. Descendo. Bombarda. Defender. Protego. Bombarda. Defender.
Ну, все закончил.
Bombarda.
Понимаю.
Depulso. Defender. Bombarda. Depulso.
На секундочку, не надо. Суки.
Protego. Bombarda.
Все, помер. Блять, хилок маловато. Ну давай повтор. Я не знаю, бля, сейчас весь файт повторным будет, наверное. Душнило какие огромные тролли. О нет, это вообще все повторно. Ну давай. Так и быть. Давай, это мы уже видели.
Bombarda. Defender. Protego. Stupefy. Descendo. Bombarda. Bombarda. Stupefy. Bombarda. Depulso. Descendo. Depulso. Bombarda. Descendo. Bombarda.
Зря на него потратил.
Defendo. Bombarda. Descendo. Bombarda. Defender. Protego. Stupid.
Ну, я же уклонился.
Bombarda. Descendo. Defender. Bombarda. Defender.
Надеюсь, в тролля. Ну так-то лучше.
Bombarda. Defender. Descendo. Depulso.
Так, давай это мы тоже пропускаем. Нет, исчезли.
Bombarda. Descendo. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Descendo.
Да сука.
Bombarda. Defender. Depulso. Defender. Protego. Stupid. Depulso. Bombarda.
Ну-ка.
Defender.
Король.
Bombarda. Depulso. Descendo.
Ну-ка, пожалуйста.
Defendo. Bombarda. Descendo. Descendo. Defendo.
Песты ебаные.
Bombarda. Descendo. Bombarda. Defendo.
Все, последнее.
Bombarda. Defendo. Descendo. Bombarda. Defendo.
Все? Или еще какой-то финальный бой будет? Все. Ох, отваров бы каких-нибудь рябиновых. Ну ладно. Так. Ну что там, финал? Нет? Пизда плащу. Не вона. Не вона.
A simple stone. This must be for me.
Простой камень. Да нет, не простой, наверное. Таинственный камень. Может, философский? И? Пройдите
You are far
испытание.
from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
Все не то, чем кажется. Угу. Вижу смерть.
She's gone. Dear sweet Neve.
Нео больше нет.
Let us always honor her memory.
We won't be the same without
Она
her.
типа умерла. Угу. Нео.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
Призывать вашу тень для чего? Посмотрите воспоминания Неов.
But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Это она.
Remember that as you witness my memory.
Ну я готов. Такой же опять артефакт, как у них у всех был. Угу.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong
You
hands,
saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
Но она жрет, наслаждается
You've kept
этими,
this power to yourselves for
так
so
скажем,
long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
она жрет, типа, плохие эмоции людей, становится сильнее, типа, это Сидора. Был в одном месте, проснулся в другом. Что?
Revelio.
Интересно. Вернуться в зал картографии. Так, ребята. Hello.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young?
Молоды?
I
Да.
know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
Это было
I was
невероятно.
amazed to see that it seemed to give her some sort of power, and that she could harness it. But how?
I worry that you seem more intrigued than repulsed. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
Да, все плохо.
Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration.
Да
I
что
shall
думать-то?
require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories.
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely.
Наверно.
That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his
Нажрался как
files.
свинья. Одаренный герой. Так. А что дальше-то? Задание завершено. Так, дамы и господа, я думаю, что продолжим уже в следующей серии. Вот, вам я хочу сказать спасибо большое за просмотр. Оставайтесь со мной, дальше будет только лучше. Ага. Окей, Себастьян. Вот, вам я хочу сказать спасибо большое за просмотр. Оставайтесь со мной. Дальше будет только лучше. Всем покедова, дамы и господа.